Hey, what's up? What's going on, all of you guys? It is Anaxios here, and welcome back to some more of Sunless Sea. Um, I don't actually remember exactly what we were doing. Wait, what did I just do? I just paused the game. Okay. Oh no, I want to talk. Uh, oh yeah, we lost a bunch of our crew members, so we need to recruit some more, and our ship suffered some damage, so I'm trying to let's see if we can figure out how to repair that. No. Alright. The hold? No. I know you can like dock it somewhere. Uh, to like have them fix it. Like at the shipyards or something. I don't remember where that is though. What is this? Iron +2, hearts +1. I think I'd rather have that. Yeah, I don't remember. Um, hmm. Would be on the shipyard, right? No? What? Maybe it's not here. Maybe it's in like the journal. London. Ah, yes. Put your ship in the dry dock. Here it is. How much? 75 Echo? 100 Echo to repair my ship? Oh my gosh, this is not worth it. Okay, forget it then. We are just going to go ahead and recruit some more members. Succeeded in a hearts challenge. 30 Echo. Gain 3 crew. Nice. I think that's good enough. Oh yeah, a new recruit. Engage an officer. Genial magician, veils and mirrors, veils and fuel efficiency. 50 echo, 50 echo. I think I'd rather have fuel efficiency. Okay, and then if I go to my officers, I can put the chief engineer right here. Perfect. And we are doing pretty bad on money now. But we're good on fuel, and we have a little bit more fuel efficiency, I think. Maybe some more supplies. Oh, that's so expensive. Nah. Okay. All right, let's see where we're gonna go though. Oh, right. I think I wanted to check out this place right here. So we're just gonna go ahead and, whoops, stop. Go that way. See how well we do. The bat. Moving real slow. Alright, well, we got a new crew member, which is awesome. We got a chief engineer who increases fuel efficiency by, I don't even, 5%. And we got 8 veils. Let's see. I know he wants to go somewhere. I don't remember where. Okay. Where are we? It's pretty... What is this? What? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. In the watches of the night, you pad softly past the hatch to the crew quarters. A man cries out softly in his sleep, desperately. Another. A tough challenge. 31%? Do I want to... My pages? Let's do it. I failed, of course. I gained 1 terror. The whole Neath lit up like a snuffer mast. There's something in the roof, Captain. It is the roof. It's watching us, eyes in a face. We have him subdued, no discipline this time, but you require your first officer to keep an eye on him. It's our mascot. Gained 1 terror, 10 fragments, and I failed. Well, that's great. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have taken the risk. 31%. Who does things with 31% chance of success? Idiots. Idiots who are addicted to gambling do that. it's 31%. That's amazing. Okay, something awaits us in port. I wasn't really. Oh, that's. I don't. Hold on. How do I? There. I don't like that thing. That looks dangerous. It's a huge crab. In crab cake. Makes sense. This is an island. What is it? Pigmoat Isle. Huh. Oh, that's an enemy. Okay, it's gone away. Alright, I guess let's dock here. See what is going down. I don't like the name of the island. Pigmoat? Sounds like an island infested by like man pigs or something. Alright. There's no habitation in sight, no market, only an old rotting dock. Ooh. Do we really want to go here? Yeah, sure. War. As you step onto the quay, you hear clamor, shots, and shooting. You can see off in the distance smoke rising from beyond the hill. Dots of fire flecking the horizon. Two tiny figures stand a little further down the quay, unmoving as if awaiting your approach. What is this? In which a delegation is made, a choice is presented, war is declared, a most singular treasure is sought by all, and a new empire is founded with tooth and claw. An extract from the popular Diary of a Z Captain from London to Iram, and what we did there before we arrived, washed ashore on Mutton Island, and subsequently serialized the unexpurgated Gazette. The author's identity remains unknown. What is this? Oh my gosh, this is so much reading. Figures of rodents. To my left was Radis Faber wearing goggles, a blacksmith's apron, and an assortment of tools. To my right, an unusually large guinea pig wearing a helmet and breastplate reminiscent of nothing so much as the high Middle Ages. The rat stepped forward first and bowed. Welcome, Captain, to Rat Star Island. I am Edgar, second chief engineer of the 3rd Rat Brigade. I invite you to avail yourself of food and fuel at our expense. The only cost to you is a choice. The rat stepped back at precisely the same moment with what appeared to be the ease of long habit. The guinea pig scuttled forward and made a declamatory chirp. Welcome, Captain, to the Isle of Caviar. I am Lady Augusta Devereaux, Swinch of the Blackwater Swinches. Wow, that's a mouthful. Oh, wow, it's not even over. Seneschal to our King Gracenaw, first of his name. I invite you to avail yourself of food and fuel at our expense. The only cost to you is a choice. The two stood at attention, looking at me expectantly. Spoke to the chief engineer. I mean, if engineers give me fuel efficiency, I like engineers. I asked the chief engineer to elaborate. He looked at me for a long measured moment before speaking gruffly. We came to this island to make a home for ourselves away from London, its cats and snuffers, its rat-skin suits. We came to live as citizens of our own republic. We came with our tools, our teeth, our clever hands, and we made a beautiful city by the light of the rat star that shone bright and blue on Mount Ararat. The chief engineer nodded towards the distant hill. One day we braved the depths of the chicken woods, and from the top of Mount Ararat we plucked the rat star to be our light, our beacon. But the pigs Cavi saw the light, and they lusted for it. They sent armies to rule us and steal our star. We will not permit them to take what is ours. We will resist to our last breath. Will you join us in defeating them? Alright, well, what's your side of the story? The seneschal cleared her throat with a delicacy to rival the duchess's own before speaking. Gracenaw, the king, our lord and sovereign, full 7 months had sojourned on the sea, conquered this land and won the southern main. Now no fortress against him shall remain. No city walls be left for him to gain. Save the rats that squeak behind mountain. Unlikely was the lamb of our deliverance. Assured shall be our glories and their fall. When our lady's eye restored be to our hall. The seneschal composed herself, then added, we saw truth and beauty by the light of our lady's eye on Mount Caveat. But the rats with their guns and their chatter and their peasants' politics stole it from us. We will subjugate them and take it back. They are a rabble, and we will rule them with the steel-shod velvet of our paws. Will you join us? Yeah, I'm ready to make my choice. Ooh, I could attempt to broker a peace. Yeah, Yeah, you guys should get along. Chief engineer and the seneschal shared a look, then regarded me with scornful amusement. Oh, well, apparently, idealism wouldn't work. That's, alright, fine, then I'll go with the engineer. Gain 1 fuel, 1 supply. Extended a finger to the chief engineer, who shook it grimly. The seneschal hissed and chattered her teeth in disgust, but kept her distance. You made the right choice, said the chief engineer. Let me show you around. Oh my gosh, this is so much reading. Chief engineer led me to the northern side of the island, skirting the chicken woods. We passed through a number of what can only be termed checkpoints, as fierce-eyed rats shouldered their derringers and saluted the chief engineer. Soon we come upon a small colony, smaller than some of the infestations I had encountered in London flats, perhaps only 50 Ratus Faber altogether, working diligently to fortify their side of the island. First thing I noticed was a brilliant light beaming out from a stump of chicken wood about 6 feet high. It bathed the whole settlement in a clean blue glow and was almost too bright to look at. By its light, I could see several raised mounds of earth, suggesting shallow tunnels. An efficient fishing operation was set up by the water, an albino rat mending nets while others stabbed sharpened sticks into the waves. Further inland was a barracks where a sergeant barked drills at a small squadron of fighters. My arrival drew attention, and several rats paused in their work to look at me curiously. Welcome to Marinia, said the chief engineer, voice warm with pride. It's not much to look at now, but it will be once we've rousted the cavies. Take a stroll around while I summon the war council. With that, he vanished into one of the mounds and left me to explore. Alright then. I would probably go to the Rat Star. An excitable-looking rat was peering at it through smoky goggles, switching her whiskers and making notes on what appeared to be real paper. Let's see. Blue is sapphire, but endlessly more brilliant. It is not a star, of course, not really, but try explaining that to the others. The chief engineer doesn't want me working too hard to convince them, says this is better for morale, but just look at it. Look. She offered me her goggles. I managed to work them over just enough one of my eyes to see the truth of what she was studying. It was a scintillac, but unlike any I'd seen before, blue as a sapphire, but more brilliant. Something about the clarity of its color was tremendously soothing. The chief science officer tittered with pleasure as I handed her goggles back. Those of us who've been to the Cavi side of the island and lived to tell of it say that there's plenty of glow there, plenty of bright in the water all around. Nothing like this. We took this from the island center, Mount Ararat, only it's not a mountain, of course, any more than this is a star. It's hollow, there's sweet water inside, and coral crawling all up the walls of it, but nothing that glows save this. It's ours now, and no one can take it from us. Oh my god. Okay, I've already... so much reading. Yeah, let's go to the barracks. I approached the drill sergeant and went so far as to salute her, which earned me a grunt of satisfaction. The sergeant dismissed her troops and offered me a bit of chickenwood jerky to gnaw on. There's more of us below ground, she explained, but not enough. The cavies are bigger and there's more of them. We're better with weapons, but haven't gotten the stuff to make them with. Most of us came here as stowaways and brought nothing but food, tools, and the fur on our backs. We can fish, and we nibble the chickenwoods, but we can't make guns out of trees. The cavies came with their own steamer and seems to have endless supplies. We raid them sometimes, but there's so few of us, and we can never hold on to territory gained for long, but that's of no consequence. All we want is to be left in peace to build our republic, and the Rat Star, she added thoughtfully, after a moment. Of course, we want that too. Alright. I mean, I'm siding with rats. This is kind of weird. It was either rats or guinea pigs. Let's see. An albino rat smiled up at me from his mending work, looking dainty and a little shy. Chickenwood floats, especially when it's dried out and sealed, so we're able to paddle out a bit and cast our nets. We come up with all sorts of things, blind fish, crabs, sometimes a chunk of broken tentacle, but the fishing would never be so good without the Rat Star, he beamed. I think it only draws good fish and keeps the scary ones at bay. I know the chief science officer doesn't believe it, but I do. That light is our livelihood. Oh, okay. I don't know how much of this is true, but... time to go to the War Council. What is this? The chief engineer emerged from underground with a motley assortment of other rats. He introduced them as weapons experts, strategists, and field commanders. So you're going to help us beat the cavies? He said, a hard edge to his voice, but how exactly? I could offer my advice, I can offer my strategic assistance, and I can be determined to take the lead. I had a ship, I had cannons, we would steer her to the southern side of the island and have at those uppity animals. 79% chance of success. Ugh. Success. I'd say that's pretty, I'd say that's worth taking a shot at. What is this? 49% chance. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Iron Challenge. Succeeded! A palpable hit. The rats gave me what information they possessed about the Cavi settlement, but I still had to improvise a great deal on the spot. A perfect storm of speed, stealth, and strength in arms favored us, our cannons letting fly a volley of shot onto the beach before the Cavies could scramble onto their grounded ship to man its guns. Screams and squeals filled the air, the enemy fled. A damp hush settled over my crew as the smoke cleared to reveal the torn, bloody bodies of guinea pigs littering the shore. A grim business, but I had honored my commitment to the rats and found a wealth of scintillac ringing the beach to harvest as spoils. Well, that kind of sucks, but I guess I could have taken a different approach. Oh well. Conflicted. Trouble? What is this? Pigmoon Isle might is adequate. Alright. The House of Cavi had fallen. Marinia was triumphant. All that remained were the celebrations and the continuation of our voyage. Oh, how we feasted long into the night. Then, hey, we could have one of them join us, interceded on behalf of the Cavies. The wide, okay, so, yeah, let's have him join us. Struggling. Uh-oh. That's not good. The chief engineer couldn't leave his colony, but he relayed my request to his people. The albino rat I saw mending nets shyly stepped forward. I'm good at fixing things, he said earnestly, and I'd like to see more of the world. I waited for him to gather up some effects and say goodbye to his family before accompanying him on board. Alright, let's intercede on behalf of him. Let's see if we can't help him out a little bit. I appealed to the chief engineer's moral fortitude and sense of fair play. Perhaps the Cavies suffered the loss of the light from the center of the island. Perhaps they were only trying to get it back, not steal it from the rats. The chief engineer looked troubled, but shook his head. You fought one battle, Captain, he said gravely. We've fought hundreds against them. They're monsters, pure and simple. And the sooner we're rid of them, the better. Rid of them? I saw, by the light of the scintillac, a dozen rats using the steam pendant supplies to build something that looked remarkably like a sausage machine. Huh. You could not forge peace between rats and Cavies. Oh, that's bad. Your hunger quality has gone. A new nation has been founded. Alright, well then. That was eventful. And hold on, let's check our officers. He's a mascot. Veils +2. I'd rather have the irons, to be honest. Alright, well, I think with that, I'm going to explore around just a little bit more. And then probably head back to Fallen London. Turn that off. Ooh, there's something coming over here. It's probably an enemy ship. Is there anything over here? Send out Z-Bat to go see if there's any islands. No islands within the Z-Bat's range. Okay. I don't know what the range is exactly on the Z-Bat. So, let's just head back. Yeah, let's just head back to Fallen London. We founded a new nation, or we helped found a new nation, which is good. There's a whirlpool right over there. It's kind of dangerous. And that giant crab. Think I can fight that thing? I don't think I can fight that thing. I don't think I want to try. Something awaits me in port. Oh, he's coming close. Uh-oh. Can you? Uh-oh. No, full power to the engines. Get out of here. Get out! Get out! Just run. Run from this thing, too. No, no! Ow, come on. Oh, I need to go up. Okay, can we sound the all clear now? Alright. We took 8 damage, which is not good. Well, it could have been worse. I'm pretty sure that big crab would have done a lot more damage. So, we have some stuff waiting for us in port, so let's head on back. Let's see what they have to offer. And give our port report to the Admiralty. And I think after that, we'll probably end it there. What is this thing? Hold... Oh, okay. 30 out of 40. Well, maybe I can sell some stuff, too. Like the, I think we got some, like, Scintillac or something? The hold? Yeah. Whatever that is. The Stygian Ivory and stuff. We'll try to sell those things. Make some money off of it. Dock. Ooh, what's this? An inspection by the Ministry of Public Decency. Yeah, sure. I don't have anything to hide, I think. You shrug, invite them to search your ship as thoroughly as they would like. They leave scuff marks on the newly scrubbed decks and take the great pleasure in tangling the rigging. They find nothing more dangerous than the moldy ship's biscuit. Alright, cool. I have 0 suspicion now. Collect messages from the Harbor Master? Sure. Something has changed in the Neath. Someone wants to sign on. The blind bruiser attends to business on the dock. Okay. So you want me to... Hold on. Are you... making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo if you happen to be in the area? The Cherryman will, of course, cover your business expenses for this trifling inconvenience. I see you are hesitant. Perhaps you find Mount Palmerston unbearable. I could blame you. Well, if you have the vinegar, there's another matter which you might be able to assist me with. I don't even know where Mount Palmerston is, and I'm pretty sure if I do this, I'll have, like, suspicion again. Let's see. What do you want me to do here? I've met lately. It seems to me that you have a knack for sensitive matters and that you might be able to help my patron. He is an introspective gentleman and has been reflecting on his life, and lately he has come to regret things from years past and should like to set them right. But to do so, he needs that mistake brought home to London. Oh, he'd like her returned with every tooth still in her head, if you could, and he would be certain to award you with dispensations generous as your own self for doing him such kindness. Okay, so apparently they want us to kidnap someone. I'm gonna refuse. Everything is probably perfectly alright. Oh, that's not good. That gives me like a sick feeling to my stomach. Oh, I will not pretend that this has improved my evening. On the contrary, it has left me a deep sadness in my heart. Notwithstanding, howsoever, I might say that you have acquitted yourself honorably, and I do not think my patron will feel the need to pursue the matter further. Not at this time, as long as you keeps your mouth leans close, tight, snap shut. Good night. Alright, yeah, sure. Not a peep out of me. Alright, and I think with that, there's a lot of stuff to do here, but that is enough for this episode. We founded a new nation, and I think we're threatened by some mysterious patron, so that'll be enough for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're able, and I'll hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.